which waves to take, and that is so important and crucial when you come into an event.
Feels like Bronte surfing has really kind of caught fire too. There's a bit more confidence about her approach, starting to lay down some bigger turns. We saw that in the first round, so if she gets that wave that offers that nice open face, I think we could see her string together a couple of really great turns. So for competitors at the back end, just breaking through and getting wins over those competitors is so difficult.
Oh, it's the depth of talent on tour is remarkable.
Well, Bronte just swing late on that section. Couldn't ride through the bowl there. And that's going to hand priority over to Coco, and she can afford to be pretty selective, but looks like she might get herself into this heat nice and early. Glides into the takeoff, straight into the barrel. Great composure. Not a deep tube, but that's going to feel good. And unfortunately, just bogs down on that rail trying to ride through that turn. And is lucky not to be sent over the falls on that one.
Yeah, just a slight mistiming there from Coco. Love the steez through that barrel, but I feel she could have got a bit deeper as we just watched this replay. Steep face, second wave of the set, and she sets it up so beautifully. Like I said, she stands tall, drops to the bottom of this wave. We've been talking about how important it is to really get back to that white water. So just a tiny bit of mistiming, like we said, and that's what can cost you out at Honolulu. It's just that millisecond off, but beautiful style from Coco and a great indication of what's to come in this heat.
And we're certainly seeing that at the moment as Coco swings on another nice looking wave. Off the bottom, is going to opt to get a big turn in for potentially lining up something solid on the inside here. And she opts out that end section. Now, you don't often get a good look at it, but it really does bowl out. It's pretty treacherous coming towards you, so she doesn't commit to that final section.
Yeah, I think she'd be kind of replaying some of Mason's performance yesterday at Sunset in her mind, going up to those finishing sections. He had an incredible finish to one of his waves, but I love the approach from Coco on this wave, keeping tight in that pocket. Beautiful style and tempo. Watch the drop down, she just takes her time. Love the fact that she's so compact too. It's just such a good attribute of her style that she's got such a low center of gravity. Kicks out, that is a meaty section right in front of the cave. It really doesn't do it justice. Like you said, that thing has teeth.
More waves rolling our way. Extremely late drop there from Bronte, but she does well to hang on and goes up into the lip. Maybe just a little too early. Have a look at that thing reeling off. What was the a different approach she could have maybe taken there, Rosie? As we see, scratching into this one on the outside, Coco. Currently counting a 4.5 as her best wave, starting this wave off well. Off the bottom as the bowl starts to cup out. Committed turn there and still has room to move down the line. She's going to opt out of the end section though. Didn't really have something coming at her. It just sort of shut down.
Two solid turns though, Ronnie. I'm impressed. Talk about the volume of water that's hitting this shallow ledge. Coco just widens that stance, gets low to her board, so she can just negotiate the water coming at her. Starts to cup out now. Even the trade one just starting to puff up a bit. You see Marco just claiming that last turn. Two strong maneuvers from Coco. Beautiful.
Bronte up now. Nice hit there. Has that great flow. Love the way she drops that back leg. The knee going towards the board. Spreads those arms out. She's striding off the bottom and attacks the end section. So that'll be her best wave. Getting herself back in this heat. 22 minutes remaining. Perfect conditions here on day one of competition.
Kind of get the heart rate down, the deep breaths going, but Bronte, you think about her experience in open ocean, coming from Western Australia, she's no stranger to this raw power that comes out of deep water. Timing on her backhand, hooks it in that section right there. I'm really impressed with her.
Solid ride, wasn't it? And expecting a good number, so things getting interesting in this first heat. Well, welcome back, beautiful conditions here on Maui for the Beachwaver Pro. This is the final event of the season. Big lines rolling our way at the moment. Coco Ho with the lead and priority, but Bronte Macaulay only needs a 2.67 to get herself into the lead and taking off at the moment. Straight up into the pocket. Nice gem there. She drops to the bottom, lines up this second section. Nice hit once again. Step up equipment looking sharp underfoot. She's going to get out of there though down the line. And what is she going to witness when she turns her head?
See Bronte trying to back up that 7-point ride. Long, drawn-out bottom turn. Love the release of the tail on that turn right there. Bronte is just looking so in touch with her equipment at the moment and really comfortable.
She'll be in heat 3 at the moment though. Coco trying to get the lead back, chasing a 6.84 out of this ride. Beautiful flow, covering a lot of the face of this wave, but needs some major turns. Does well to avoid that lip. Jumps up into the pocket once again. Tries to hang on to that finish. Gets a little side swipe through the inside. Will it be enough?
Would have loved to have seen her complete that ride. Medium-sized wave for Coke, so she drops in. First turn. Tight in the pocket. Another carving maneuver, so nothing super dynamic yet on this wave. She has to do a lot to get around this section. Almost gets topped over and then unfortunately just not finishing this wave on her feet.
Provide big critical sections that are going to help her turn in that 6.84. Bronte meanwhile looking to better at 5 and using her priority on this one. So just takes a line midway on the face to get herself down the line here. And that one's not going to pay off for her, so she has handed that priority over and really left the door open here.
Oh man, I think I got to hang out with Coco a couple weeks ago, but she is just such a bubbly personality. We'll get back to that.
Well, here we go. Coco reading this wave well, finding a bit of cover on the outside, but still needs more down the line, you'd think. Trying to line up this inside bowl. Tucks into the barrel once again, and it is going to slap her down just over 4 minutes to go.
Oh, so unfortunate that Coco wasn't able to capitalize with priority there.
Well, have a look at this wave on the outside for Bronte, really stepping out in a big way, bowling. She's going to opt out. Is this one going to rifle off nicely? Coco, meanwhile, is going to go looking for the number on the inside. 6.84 required. Tucks in, finds some cover, and she'll come out. Big gaping barrel, bit of foam on the face to deal with here. Is this wave going to give her more on the inside? We might see her commit to the end section. She might have to. A little lost in the foam.
Medium-sized wave, but watch the style and the read. She disappears from view. That wave kind of fattens out, doesn't do any favors.
And you saw her just drop out off sight there. Bronte, meanwhile, good sized wave on the outside. Clean flow. She's going to get out of there. 40 seconds remaining. And it's all going to hedge on that barrel ride for Coco. Did she get deep enough?
30 seconds.
Gonna have to see it all again. See, meanwhile, behind her, drops in. Potential to better her 5-point ride on this wave. Beautiful first hook, the second turn. Another steering maneuver. So I'm seeing Bronte potentially extending her lead.
Big section that she tapped into, straight off the bottom into the top. I love the way she rode out of that first turn, Rosie, and I think you're right. I think she might just push her number a little higher, which is going to make life very difficult for Coco, who swung on an insider. Yeah, she got barreled, but it just felt like when she came out of that quick tube that she needed a big hit on the inside in order to turn the heat. And she's not going to get the job done there. So Bronte hangs on for the victory.